Since I gave my opinion about the first game, it only seems right to also talk about Scott Cawthorne's sequel to the highly praised horror game. First of all, I really liked the first game, but when I saw the gameplay videos for the sequel, I'll be honest, I thought it was a test demo or something, mostly because all of its advertising had it set for a 2015 release, but it ended up coming out in November of 2014. So, ignoring the debate about whether or not the game is a true sequel or a prequel, you are a different security guard who is hired to work at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's restaurant. The four animatronics from the first game are decommissioned but still active, while the main stars of the show are a brand new set of kid-friendly models of the same characters, so that's twice as many threats to deal with. There are also no doors this time, so instead you have a hollowed-out Freddy mask to wear if a character gets too close. You have a flashlight to use, but it has limited power, however the building itself will not lose power. To make things even harder, there are also a bunch of different tasks to juggle. There are a ton of different cameras to keep track of. There's also a Balloon Boy animatronic that you have to keep out. He's more of an annoyance than a scare because if he gets inside, he disables your flashlight, and you need it to keep Foxy out because the only way to deal with Foxy is to shine your flashlight at him. There's also a music box that you have to wind up every so often to stop this creepy puppet thing from killing you. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff to deal with. The character designs are also really cool. I mean, how about having a pleasant image like this shoved in your face? But to tell you the truth, the jump scares aren't as scary as they were before. That's not to say I didn't fall victim to a few, because I did. It's just that most of the time, you can kinda see them coming if you're not careful enough. Sometimes if you die by certain characters, you are taken to play these crude-looking mini-games, which adds some to the story, and they usually end in a jump scare, and it's at this point you start to see them as computer sprites, which takes some of the enjoyment out of it. Overall, the game seemed like it was rushed during its late stages of development. If it had an extra month or two, I think it would have outshined the previous game. But it does succeed in giving the player a panicked feeling as they juggle all these tasks, and it makes level completions that much more satisfying. It's still a fun game to play, especially with a friend in the same room, so I would still recommend it even though it doesn't knock its predecessor out of the park. Can you survive 5 more nights of terror?